So you can use this as an open source registry, and then you can use it, replace it with Docker Hub, because Docker Hub has push rate limits, and this open source registry doesn't have. We don't imply on our users to have any rate limits, and this is completely free. And you can even host your big container images. You can stress test. You can do whatever you want. We don't say it yet. So yeah, and then let's go to the upper CLI project. So this is CLI is a Golang built binary. So in Golang we are we will images and stuff. So let's start with one by one. So this is the Harbor CLI with the base Alpine image. So this is a multi-architecture image. So which means we have, you are seeing a lot of things on the screen, right? So let's start with the folder and let's go one by one. Looks like, yeah. So now we can see we have two artifacts. So in this term we call the images as artifacts, because images tend to be just Docker images, but artifacts can tend to be anything that you want to know. So yeah. So we have two artifacts. One is for the OS architecture, Linux ARM, and the other one is Linux AMD. So which of these are not signed? Don't get. And like yeah. So with Harbor we can scan vulnerability, and also like we can also generate SBOM based on the binary, and also based on the interlying. You can also generate SBOM based on your the package JSON or go.mod or any other dependency management you just have in your project. So currently it looks like we have 3 severe vulnerabilities. So which of these are coming from the base image? So if I try to push an image that doesn't have a base, then these vulnerabilities will not be present. Okay, so let us look at what the SBOM thing. So this is what Harbor does. So and also so this one is from the Alpine with the Harbor CLI, and our one is from the Golang base image. This uses Golang as the base image, which is built from the from command which you have seen. So yeah, this has around 804 total critical vulnerabilities, which is not an app you are trying to deploy. So always, so as I said earlier, always try to minimize your attack surface. Don't use, like, if you are using Node, just don't use Docker files like Node latest. Instead use Node Alpine or Node distillers or even Scratch. That is better. So yeah, you can get this. This is for free. If you are in Docker Hub, you need to pay for this, for the vulnerability scanning and also the SBOM generation. This is completely free, and you can put it in your pipelines and stuff. Yeah, so looks like we don't have a SBOM for this image. Let's generate one for this. Okay. Yeah. Just contains the binary. So this is the really big quality of this form, and it also shows you which license that uses. So the app uses GPL 2.0 license, and yeah, it's really great. And also you can clearly see which dependencies uses which licenses. So you can also use this scan for, like, if you want to keep an app completely open source, then you want to be sure that no license is across, and you need to be aware of this in a technical setting, and when you are working under a company or a proprietary environment, using an open source GPL3 license in your proprietary thing and not even making it left. So that would be a really huge problem. With SBOM, you can avoid it easily. So yeah, and also the pretty neat feature that Harbor has and everybody likes is the one feature to have a configuration, so which allows you to secure your containers with the cosine. So enabling this So this is the deployment security thing. So we have seen the allowance of signed images, unsigned images. So we can enable cosigned images. So this will only allows images that are signed to be put into the container registry, and also you can stop your running environments from pulling this vulnerable image by just enabling the prevent vulnerable pages. This will stop your Docker pull command won't even work if you turn on this. So yeah. So you can set up automatically scan images on push and automatically generate SBOM on push. So this will take care of all the SBOM generation. It will take care of all the scanning things and everything. Have as a help chart and have as a ton of other things, and you can also deploy with Kubernetes and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Like we have done a lot. So yeah. Okay. So we have the vulnerabilities, and finally I have currently working on the dash, which is a new open source project, more like an experiment I'm working on. If you have guys like me to try and experiment with Docker Hub, like I'm using Docker Hub to using it as a personal storage. So the point of the Docker Hub as a storage is really neat. So which is like using Docker Hub as your storage by pulling and pushing the things. So let me quickly show you the data flows. If you are interested, you can come here, and everything is located at my GitHub, so you can come there and check all of those things. So which is like you have this files on your system that you don't have enough space for. You can just sign and make what do you call it? The PGP sign. Yeah. So you can use the PGP to encrypt the files on your local system, then make it as an artifact and push it to the Docker Hub. So these artifacts will be signed, and these artifacts will be cryptographically encrypted with your public key, and nobody will be enabled to decrypt it. Maybe even like 700 years or more. I don't know. Maybe even more what encryption you are using. So yeah, you are like encrypting your personal files and pushing it to Docker Hub. Then you can pull your personal files and manage it. It's like using Docker Hub as your own Google Drive, something like that. So yeah. So this is also one cool project I will be working on. If you guys are really interested in this one, please let me know in the chat. And yeah, thanks. Any questions?